Hello, and welcome to Bearded Reviews, where I'll be bringing you games you may not have heard of or want to know a little bit more about before you buy. Today we'll be taking a look at the demo for Sons of Valhalla, wonderfully sent to me by the publisher Hooded Horse. Your story begins as all good ye old tales do. Your home is burnt to the ground, your girl's been stolen, and you are... dead. Time to roll credits. We're all done here. Nice, quick, easy review. Wait, no, oh no. Odin most certainly has other plans for you. He feels like there's still more for you to do in Midgard, and so Valhalla is closed to you until you've ticked off that pesky to-do list of revenge and glory through some good, wholesome fighting. So instead, he'll send you back to the world, plummeting from the sky, hopefully to do a cool 3-point landing. Sons of Valhalla combines base building with a side-scrolling combat adventure. You won't just be sat on your throne ordering villagers to build your next longhouse or watchtower. Instead, when not expanding your settlements, you'll be picking up a sword, bellowing out a rallying cry to the warband, and charging across the map in search of revenge and glory. Finding yourself in unfamiliar land with little more than the clothes on your back, you may think this is all an impossible task. But fret not, for some people still remember your name and will gather to your banner to help you start anew. Take your fledgling camp of tents with little more than fishermen and woodcutters and turn it into a fully fledged Viking village, with blacksmiths, barracks and defences. Your warband may begin with simple swords, but as you progress, shielded warriors, archers and siege engines become yours to command. So take the fight across the land and hunt down the traitorous Jarl who stole your life. If you've not already noticed, the game's art style is pixel art, and I love pixel art. It holds a soft spot for me. I grew up with it, the nostalgia hit is real. I like to do pixel art myself, and it can make me love a game solely for how it looks. The style is executed to a T. Buildings, people, weapons, plants, water, all of it in a consistent, familiar medieval fantasy style. You can tell who and what everything is, from the fisherman to the spearman, the water to the tree, helping you quickly assess the land and what you need to do next. If you do end up unsure with what to interact with on the map, maybe a crate or something in the undergrowth, it'll flash periodically so you don't miss it. The game is a reasonable pace. The beginning can feel slow due to the low resource income, but that gives you a good opportunity to learn the controls of the game. Later, resources will become an afterthought, your mind focused purely on raids and capturing the next settlement. Learning the controls is easy to do. If you take the tutorial, your old friend will regularly take you through the steps. It'll also give you helpful reminders later in game if you don't do things, like using your bow or your power attack, reminding you how to do them in case you've forgotten. To help as you learn the game, death is not the end, as Odin is very committed to you playing out your tale of vengeance, and will insist on sending you back time and time again in the hopes that you can push just a bit further. Is the demo fun? It certainly is a fun demo. There's just enough balance between creating your settlements and sallying forth for some action that you won't find yourself at a loss as what to do. Short on resources? Probably time to hit that next settlement. Or is that settlement sending you to Odin just a bit too regularly? Probably should check your town if it has some extra upgrades. The game even takes into account that all that running back and forth from your settlements may become tedious, and so includes that your boat will provide fast travel, something sorely needed as you venture further and further to the right of the map. On top of your usual resources like wood, food and gold, you also get loot. Magical runes provide all kinds of bonuses, be they to your weapons, yourself or your settlement, but beware when playing on higher difficulties, for Odin's trope of resurrection will come at the price of one of your precious runes. A little sting in the tail as you're kicked back down to earth, reminding you that obviously you're not meant to be dying over and over again. And die you will, for despite the way you enter the world descending from the home of the gods, you're actually rather squishy. You won't be a one-man army in this game. A trio of archers may not blot out the sun, but their arrows will make quick work of our hero. Best to advance behind your warband with their shields and come up a little later to claim victory. Don't make it obvious that you're cowering at the back though. Instead, help your loyal followers who are pushing your siege weapons to the front line. Make it look like you're a benevolent leader. Overall, this is a fun demo. I wholeheartedly recommend you go download it for anyone who likes the genre. While it is a demo, you'll certainly get an evening's entertainment out of it. Would I like to see anything tweaked with the game? The start could possibly be a bit faster paced, as while the slow resource income is good during the tutorial phase, if you're familiar with how to play, it can feel a little slow waiting to get the basics up and running. Sons of Valhalla is developed by Pixel Chest and published by Hooded Horse. The demo should be available on Steam during the February Steam Fest in a week's time. I've been Bearded Squire. For more game reviews, please drop a like and subscribe, and to be extra awesome, please drop a comment on what you think of the game, what you think I've missed from this video, or games you'd like me to review in the future. Thanks for watching, and whatever you choose to do with the rest of your day, I hope you have a fantastic time. And until I next see you, until then, goodbye.